Hello from tinyatdragon's YouTube channel. This is Josie. Today is another topic answering some common questions from my disciples. So here we go. Today is talking about can you use a very simplified way to talk about how this Taoist magic stuff work, and how do we benefit and use the power and energy that we cultivated or accumulated or built up at our altar. So let's start. Now, when you ordain into the lineage, okay, you become part of the family of this lineage. What makes it so special is that all the Taoist magic method, the language, okay, like the fu, the symbols, the spells, and everything that you'll be learning how to use and apply to different things are all taught and given by the source of this lineage, like where we get our powers from, okay? And so all these things that you'll be using, be it a spell or a symbol or a fu or whatever it is, all the application stuff is basically like a language that allows you to draw the energy or the power out from the source and apply it onto things that you wanted to help with. For example, you apply it onto your business for better luck. You apply it on a package that you're shipping to your friend to make sure that it gets there safely. Or you apply it to maybe your family when you're going on a trip to make sure that you're not going to bump into any accident. Okay, so applications are like computer softwares, okay? So you can use them on almost anything, like installing, let's say you have a Microsoft Office suite, okay? You have all that Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and it's like, you can use it on anything, okay? You're an accountant, you can use it. You're a student, you can use it. You're a computer guy, you can use it, okay? Anyone can use these applications. So the thing is, where does the source come from? That's the thing, okay? It's like, do you have this provider that gives you the resources that you'll be using, okay? And also, when you learn our stuff, like our magic methods, okay? These methods are like the language that work to communicate with the source right here from our lineage. So it doesn't work in an other lineage, okay? They might have different codes or different language, or they might have similar language, but it's definitely not the same language, okay? So you cannot mix language. They don't match, and they don't work like that. Now, in our system, in our lineage, okay, you start to learn stuff. You learn the methods, and you can apply the stuff on different things. Cool. Now you can start using the power to make your life better. But another thing is, okay, the source of our lineage is not something that everyone can connect to directly. So we have to bring it down to a smaller scale where you can keep it and transform them into a more usable form. A very nice example is how the power plant can collect the power, the different stuff from outside, and convert them into electricity and store them inside the plant, and then provide them through the lines and give it and deliver that power to every household, so that you'll be having the power to use for whatever appliances that you might need. So this altar right here is like your own little power plant, okay? So you will be getting, let's say, for example, okay, there are 3 higher powers that you can use, for example, okay? We call them ABC. You cannot get ABC directly because you cannot consume that kind of voltage, okay? And it's not going to reach you, okay? So the thing is, you need to cultivate the ABC at your own location with your own power plant. This power plant will slowly grow in capacity as you start working on it. And also daily, you'll be accumulating and cultivating and making it, better, stronger, okay, right here. Now, look at the altar right here, okay? At the back, you see there's a big frame with a piece of black thingy right there, okay? That is called the sun pai. The sun pai is like a window, okay? Just like a frame, a window. Inside this window, you can see through it and connect to the source. You can see through the source. Okay, so imagine your own window at home, okay? Outside the window, you can see the police station. Now, when you open the window, you can scream help and police can come to you because you can see the police, right? Okay, that's a metaphor. Right here, you see this sun pai connects you to the higher powers of the lineage. When you open altar and you do what we call the Chang San, okay? Then you will invite these power to your place and connect over so that you can do your magic work. So it's like when you need, you request help, okay? There will be power coming through. You can use it right away. Now, when the altar is not open and like not doing work, you're not doing your inviting and all that stuff, there's nothing much right there. Only a little bit of standby power, not a lot of stuff. Okay? So the more you invite, the more power there can be accumulated right here. And the stronger this altar get. Okay? Now, when you see the statues, like right here, the different human looking statues, these are the containers for the specific powers that you'll be cultivating. Okay? So for example, the 3 statue right here, okay? You do not have to like go and invite the power from the other side to come to have the power at your own local altar. Because right now you got a container. So when you're having these statues, okay, it's like you can daily invest into them and put powers and energies and resources into these containers. So every day you burn incense, you do your food offerings, you do all the cultivation and things like that, and you put stuff into these statues daily. When you do the open altar and you invite the energy with the Chang San and stuff, these statues also get a boost and a fill up, okay? Or like you can say they get charged up. So they grow as you grow, okay? So the more you invest into them, the stronger they get. And these will act as like the ABC power at your own location, the smaller version of it, okay? So now, even you don't open altar and stuff, you have these ABC power on your altar all the time. So even though you're not opening your altar and doing work, they will still be there and available at all time for you to use. It's sort of like when you go online with the modem, okay? You go online and you can like browse website and stuff like that. Now, this is like you downloaded a bunch of website and stuff on your computer. So while you're not going online, you can still check out the website because you already downloaded them in the cache file or something like that on your hard drive. And you will also be able to access these things and like that. Okay, so whenever you go online again, they will get updated, or you can say they get stronger. Okay, like that. Okay, very simple. So it's sort of like that. So now we understand how the powers are accumulated, okay, at the altar and at the statue, and how the relationship work with the raw higher powers on the other side. Okay, now you understand that. Okay, so how do you benefit, like take the powers from these statues and put them into use? Very simple. That is, you see, we have the fu right here, right? When you use the fu, okay, basically all the containers, all the related statues and stuff will be outputting their power to let you bond them onto this ticket. The fu, okay, that paper, it's like a ticket. So this ticket will have instruction, the language, okay, which says to bond in the power of whatever, and then to do whatever work, okay, that's basically what it's saying. So when you use this fu, you do the check fu right here, right? Then all the related statues and higher powers that you have accumulated at your altar will be going and zap into the fu. And then you apply the fu properly to whatever you need. For example, you carry it, you drink it, or whatever, okay? So you use the fu. And the power from these things will be able to go through this fu and deliver onto whatever you apply the fu to. So if you check out the other video where I talk about the 5 different color of the fu paper again, okay, it will tell you like very clearly that different fu will have different kind of effect because of what this language, like the color language, means to the higher powers. Okay, so it's like you want the fu to tell the altar to help you to add something new to here, or make something, or to pull back something, or to whatever. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do. So basically that is another lecture. But yeah, how do you benefit from the statues and stuff? Basically, do your cultivation, use the altar more with the fu and such, okay? And that is already basically using all that powers that you have accumulated at the altar on your normal days. It's very simple, okay? When the altar, like you don't have the candles and stuff lit up, okay? The altar is what? It's dark, okay? Right now you can say it's not glowing, it's dark, no candles, right? No light. So the altar is now at the yin stage, which means that it's negative, it's absorbing, okay? So on normal days, you don't have the candles and stuff light up, you're not doing work. The altar is now consuming things and intaking things from this world, from you, okay? So you go and burn incense, you go and put food and things up there and such like that. It absorbs all that stuff that you give and cultivate, okay, and like it transform them into the useful resources. Now, when you open altar to check fu, you light up the candles. You see, the altar is now glowing like a light bulb. It's giving off light, okay? So in that case, it's the opposite. It's the yang stage of your altar, which means your altar is outputting power. At that stage, you do not give things for the altar to take in. You want the altar to pull things out, okay, to push things out to your side. That's why there's like 2 different roles that the altar is playing. One is when the altar is always taking in things from this side. The other side is the other way is the altar is always outputting power to this world. Okay, so 2 ways that it can go. Now, normal days, we put things into the altar and let the altar eat. And then we open the altar like how you turn on your computer and we consume that energy inside. We burn it and make it turn into power, okay? Turn into other things that we need. So that's the basic of how we put energies in and invest into here and how we take it back out and use it on our daily life. Okay, that's it for today, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!